I'm back! Oh god, it's been such a long time and I'm glad to be back. And today we'll be talking about the SLP Wyatt harness boots. I'll be going through a quick guide and a review of how they have been holding up after close to 3 years of wear. And we'll be going through some outfits as well. So without further ado, let's go! So quick disclaimer, I got these boots off a friend and they should be from 2018 or 2019. So shout out Ranga. Oh, and the guy makes music as well, so check out his stuff. I'll link everything in the description down below. The boot is made out of a calf leather and features a 40mm heel. Well, this may seem drastic if you're new to heels and stuff, but it's actually not really noticeable when you're wearing it on. It may take a little while for you to get used to, but once you do, honestly you feel really confident and you feel great. There's an almond-shaped toe box which is not too pointy. The harness is also non-detachable and held together by an O-ring and some silver hardware. The zippers are also concealed, and this is a thing as of 2013, and as much as I want the exposed zippers, they are way more expensive. Oh god, my hair's all over the place today. But anyway, speaking of the hardware, I actually had mine replaced about 2 years in. So as you can see, this boot features a snap button, and what happened was, once as I was taking out my shoes, the whole snap button thing came off and I had to get it replaced at the SLP store for about 60 Sing dollars. Service was great and things came really fast. But I guess this is just one of the things which I dislike about the boot, because for someone as not careful as myself, things like this break very easily. Then again, it might just be a me problem. The shaft is high and slim, it hugs my ankle really nicely, and this is something that I appreciate. For sizing, the general rule of thumb would be to go half a size down for leather and a full size down for suede. If you're looking to cop it second hand, you could potentially get away with half a size larger than your true to size by wearing larger socks, and this is something that I've been doing with my pair of boots. The boots are actually really comfortable. As long as you get the right size, you'll be able to go a full day out with no problems. At least that is from my own experience. A pro tip here would be to actually go down to the actual SLP store itself and try a sizing before making a purchase. As with all shoes, they do crease with wear as well, so here's what mine looks like after about 3 years. While they were second hand, they came to be pretty much brand new. So personally for me, I feel you should not care too much about the creases because they actually give some character to your boots. And besides, I actually wear the things that I buy. The important thing here is to remember to sole your boots. This will greatly extend their longevity. Personally, I use Vibram, and you could do something similar at your local cobbler. These boots will not actually depreciate much in value. On field, they go for about 400 USD and up depending on the condition. So if you actually buy them at a good price, you might even make some extra money from selling them in the future. While fast fashion alternatives do get the job done, I feel they usually miss out on the high sling shaft, which is something I am personally looking for. From the First and Story at 4 do make great alternatives as well, and I had the opportunity to personally try them on. Before I got my hands on these, I actually owned a pair of boots from Story at 4, which I got on Depop for only about 200 Sing dollars. Personally, for me, I feel the boots are not worth the full retail price, as that money can be better spent investing in other parts of your wardrobe. Also, I think we should just be financially responsible and not spend when we do not even have enough disposable income. And you know, consider getting them second hand. It's really a good alternative if you cannot find a good sale price. Alright, so let's move on to some of the ways that I will style these boots, and we're starting off with a 70s inspired look. So ever since I took over my grandfather's collection of flat trousers, this is something that I've been really messing with lately. It's super simple, it's basically just pairing the boots with a pair of flat trousers and a printed shirt. But the 70s are generally characterized by loud wall prints, slim tops and flat bottoms. You could definitely tone it down to something you're comfortable with, such as a smaller flare or even just a solid coloured top. Personally, I really love the way the heels peek out in the bottom of the flare. For the next look, we're going for something along the lines of the whole workwear / vintage trend, which has been really popular over the last, I would say, 2 years or so. Personally, I do not really gravitate towards this particular style, but I just thought it would be nice to show you guys how the Wyatt boots can be incorporated here as well. Usually what we tend to see here is chunkier combat or hiking boots, but if you're going to use the Wyatt boots here, I would try to go for a more Americana cowboy kind of vibe. So I have on a pair of vintage Levi's 501s, a tank top and a cropped vintage flannel. Similar to the previous look, I also let the pants fall over the boots. But if you want to show off the boot a little bit more, I guess you could go for a big fat turn up, and that will work fine as well. So sticking to the theme of what has been popular nowadays, I am going to attempt to style a pair of wider silhouette trousers here. I have on a thrifted pair of trousers and a forest green rayon shirt. So this look is actually inspired by something I saw from Greg. It's another cool fashion inspiration and it's really great stuff, so I'll link everything in the description down below. So greens and browns have been something I have really been messing with nowadays, and I thought these two will go pretty well together. If you want to dress it up a little more, you could perhaps just throw on a blazer as another layer. I've also decided to include a look which is I guess a little more normal for those of you who are still new and trying to get into the idea of wearing boots. This is something that I do actually really often nowadays, especially because my wardrobe is in the midst of being redone and it's in a really weird space right now. You can never go wrong with a pair of boots, slim trousers and a shirt layered over a tank top. The trousers I have are from Auntie Millimista and the shirt is from Margiela. But you can opt for a pair of sneakers. I would say the boots add a little bit of oomph to spice up the outfit. Alright, before we end today's video, we'd like to thank today's sponsor. Who am I kidding? We have no sponsors, but if you would like to support the channel, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, and give me your thoughts in the description down below. And with that, bye!